50% of our liftoff weight. "150 seconds in, everything looks good. Engine continues to operate percent thrust as expected. And we follow the RCS power valve, pressurizing the reaction control system on the second stage. That booster continues to operate normally. Seeing good engine pressures. Continuing to fly right down the center of the range track. 31 miles in altitude, 50 miles downrange, traveling at 5,100 miles per hour. And we're going to close loop steering. We've throttled down to 92%, right on time. And we continue to actively steer. Good engine pressures at 92%. And the vehicle now weighs 25% of what it did at liftoff. And we're now flying a constant 5G throttle segment. Everything looks good. Coming up on Pico and station. Less than 10 seconds away from Pico. We have booster engine cutoff. Normal shutdown. And we have stage separation. And boost phase share is accomplished as expected. Pre-start on locks and fuel. Everything looks good. Ignition, full thrust. The Alton is up to full thrust. Everything looking good. Coming up on fairing separation. And we have fairing separation right on time. And Centaur continues to operate as expected. 100 miles in altitude, 204 miles downrange, traveling at 16,000 miles per hour. Correction. 11,000 miles per hour. Very good utility operating pressures on the main engine.
This is Atlas Mission Control at T plus 5 minutes 29 seconds. Rob Gannon just confirmed the successful completion of the early phase of today's flight, and all systems continue to operate nominally. The mission is currently in the first of 2 Centaur engine burns. Our next event, Centaur main engine cutoff, will occur in approximately 10 minutes. I'm now joined by First Lieutenant Nick Walton from the United States Air Force. Lieutenant, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thanks for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
We just experienced a very exciting liftoff. I know we've been waiting for that.
Right.
So can you start off by telling our audience a little bit about SBIRS and how that fits into the Air Force's space portfolio?
Absolutely. So SBIRS, or Space-Based Infrared System, is led by Colonel Dennis Bythewood and is part of the Remote Sensing Systems Directorate out of Los Angeles Air Force Base's Space and Missile Systems Center. The GEO payload has 2 different sensors on it. One is a scanner and one is a step starer. The scanning sensor scans the globe 24/7 and provides global strategic missile warning. It also contributes to our theater coverage and our intelligence missions. The step stare, with its highly accurate and agile pointing system, contributes more to our theater coverage and then our intelligence areas of revisit due to its high accuracy and fast sensitivity.
Great, it's got a lot going on. Very interesting satellite system. So, in terms of the SBIRS satellite, can you tell us how that fits into the missile warning constellation that the Air Force has?
Sure. So we talked about SBIRS GEO, and we also have a hosted payload in a highly elliptical or Molniya orbit. This SBIRS HEO payload is very similar to the GEO scanner, except for the pointing of the sensor is actually performed by slewing the entire sensor on a gimbal. So it's pretty cool. We have SBIRS GEO, we have SBIRS HEO, and then the SBIRS system actually is replacing the Legacy Defense Support Program, or DSP.
Wow, Wow. So we talked a lot about what happens in space with the SBIR satellite and the constellation. What about our troops on the front lines? How does this system affect them?
Definitely, and that's a great question, Andrew, because that's really why we're here, right, is to try and, protect our guys downrange and support our troops. So with this current global threat environment, the variety, velocity, and volatility of threats that we're seeing is just greater than ever, and that's for America and our allies. And so as these threats continue to evolve, the ability to be able to reliably, consistently, and accurately not only detect missile launches, but then to provide early warning to people that could be in harm's way is invaluable. And SBIRS really delivers that capability to meet those 21st century demands in early warning.
That means